What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and this is your Love and Hip Hop late ass review. I had to watch it I don't know how many goddamn times. Step my money fast and go. I almost hit the back of this car looking at being nosy. So what's going on, y'all? Y'all having a good week? It's a lot going on. I would tell you, I just want to talk. Oh, that line at Starbucks is real disrespectful. Ooh. No, ma'am. Oh, shit, though. Ha! Step my money fast and go. People been saying that Beyonce been acting real funny, like real, her personality, showing her personality, acting real silly on stage at the On the Run tour. On the Run 2 tour. I'm like, y'all, it's just Virgo season, honey. She is in her element. You feel me? Like, she's having a good time. I love every minute of it. Acting silly, throwing her goddamn leg up, shaking that shit like a tail feather. I like Beyonce. I didn't always like Beyonce. I didn't like Matthew Knowles Beyonce. I didn't like that Beyonce. Yes. Fast like a Lambo. Let me get on this freeway. I have to merge. I gotta concentrate and merge because these motherfuckers, they don't want to let you over. They want you to die today. So I gotta concentrate when it's time to merge because these motherfuckers don't know how to merge. And I'm behind this goddamn truck. Come on, y'all. Shit, I ain't got time to play with you niggas. I ain't got time for you niggas. I'm living my best life. Yes. I ain't worried about what? I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. That's what it is. Yes. What are we talking about? Let me hurry up and get this shit going because we ain't gonna have. Do y'all like the videos? I feel like they too long. I feel like if I was sitting down, maybe I just run my mouth too much. Maybe I feel like I give too much of like the backstory when y'all have already seen it. But I get comments saying that some people are like, I don't watch it. I watch her reviews. I don't watch the show, but I watch her reviews. So kind of want to explain it a little bit, but I feel like it lengthens the video. So y'all let me know because I don't know. You know, I feel like I really feel like they're 15 minutes too long. But I guess because what I'm doing other things. I don't know. So they start off on with Kimberly and Moniece going to the doctor and, you know, talking about her surgery that she's going to have to remove the silicone that she had in her butt, injected in her butt. And on the street, her and Nicki Minaj went to the same doctor. So I imagine, to me, I've always attributed Nicki Minaj's behavior to an effect on her central nervous system. You know what I'm saying? Like, if maybe something is going on with her, she's on painkillers or something, maybe she's in pain and she can't admit it. Like, she doesn't seem like a person who is, she just seems very prideful. I'm so proud of K. Michelle doing this on camera for the girls to see, for the people to see. Y'all altering your bodies. There's a large number of women who alter their bodies for the gaze of men, period. And they killing themselves. And you hear me when I say some, I'm not saying all, I'm saying some women have altered their bodies to meet the demand. They want their supply to meet the demand. And the demand is a big ass. If I need to attract a man, I need to do something to changing their bodies. Now these niggas, they make fun of you for having big asses. Cause it's not aesthetically pleasing or visually pleasing to me, not to me. Like you look ridiculous. It looks ridiculous. You're doing it for what? And now you dying and these niggas done moved on to the next big booty bitch. You know what I'm saying? Proud of her. They show clips of them doing the surgery. I'm really glad that she's allowing us to see this and allowing it to be documented for people to see. And I hope she's documenting it herself to make like her own memoir and documentary. I hope she is. I'm glad that Moniece has been there for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, Moniece is not even her friend. They just share a birthday. See what I'm saying? And she has been there for her, supporting her. That is one quality I do like from Moniece. She did the same thing with Tierra Marie. She was very concerned. She was there. You know, she has a history of mental illness. And so, and to my, new findings, so does her brother. Y'all was telling me that they were on Dr. Phil. I haven't watched it yet, but I did find it. So I did put it to my watch later. But I I love the fact that even if she's not your friend, she's still there to support you. I think that's very important. I think that's very, this is going, the sun's about to be over here. Oh shit. Step my money fast and go. Hey, yes, we over here. I'm running my mouth. Okay, really happy that she's been there for Kay. And you know, it really, and one thing that K Michelle said about her scar, or Kimberly, I should call her Kimberly, she wants to be called Kimberly, my bad. One thing about her scar, she said, I'm gonna have to have this scar that never heals. And I didn't understand that, and I tweeted her and asked her about it, because I'm like, what did you mean that your scar is never gonna heal? Like, are you just gonna have this, you're gonna have a scar, but what do you mean it's not gonna ever heal? I didn't understand when she said that. I was really like, what? He's really upset that nobody is supporting her. Nobody has been there for her. Things that she has done to people. Let me tell you something. She says she wants to seek revenge on them. Let me tell you something. I have it written on my bathroom mirror. Don't, what do I have written on my bathroom mirror? Is don't blame yourself for people that used you when you were trying to do right by them. Something like that. Something to that effect. I should take a picture of it and I'll show y'all tomorrow. It says something like that. I write on my mirrors in my bathroom with a dry erase marker. Look, different things to motivate me or to remind me. You know, I have a thing on there that says forgive yourself. You know, I have to remind myself, you know, therapy. You know what I'm saying? You know, but she's upset that people that she's done things for weren't there for her. And some people, they just like that. They just use people, and they use someone with a giving heart. I've always seen K Michelle be very giving, you know, and despite all of her other personality traits that, you know, she drags people and all this other stuff, that girl's feelings were really hurt by the lack of support that she was getting from her quote-unquote friends. And it just, and to me, I feel like when you go through trials and tribulations like that, you find out who your friends are. And it's just, and that's just that simple. It's just that simple. Apple and Lyrica meet, and she said, my girl Apple, I don't know, since when did y'all become girls? But anyways, Apple Watch is really pretty in the face. They had some still, like, they kept the camera on her face for a long time. Her makeup was flawless, honey. I was like, come on, Apple Watch. She's a really pretty girl. It's just, you know what I really think it is? It is the way that her hair is styled, and those two little things on her hair. It makes her look like a troll or something. It makes her look animated to me. But she's talking to she asked Lyrica, like, what was going on with Roccstar and A1, because they were really fighting, and she explained that I think that Roccstar is jealous or mad because when I got with A1, it affected our working relationship. That nigga, Roccstar, is so fucking corny. He is a fucking scoundrel. He's disgusting. I said he was cute, like a couple of reviews back, but that shit, grow some fucking facial hair, my nigga, and stop treating women like that. That display, that character that he's playing, it makes me sick. Like, it literally makes, it's the one thing about the record industry that fucking makes me so fucking sick, is these men who prey on these girls who want to get out of whatever situation they're in and feel like that rap can get them out of the situation, and you're fucking using them and taking their money and only sticking your worthless ass dick in them. I don't like it. I'm disgusted by that display that they're showing you about that boy taking that money from that girl's mother and then trying to make a beat, knowing damn well that motherfucker can't sing. That shit pissed me off. I didn't find humor in none of that shit. I'll get to it. So Apple Watch started talking about her father, how her father abandoned her, let her go into foster care, and then didn't go get her and had other kids. I would never. See, so like her, she said, we need some therapy. He was like, you don't call me this and that. She's like, we can't I'm not like that. I'm not going to just be buddy with you. I want to know, I have a problem with you, and I hold some resentment because you left me in foster care and had other children and never came and got me. He said he tried to. I I don't believe him. You could have tried hard enough, because if you had a stable family and this is your biological daughter, I'm sure you would have been able to take her out of foster care. I was like, okay, well, they're going to therapy. I think that's great. That's what she needs to do in order to forgive him. And he said he's going to help her do that. I thought that was cool of him to be like, okay, let's go to therapy, because I want you to heal and I want us to get past this. I want us to heal. And I thought that was very admirable of her father. He's still trifling though for doing that. That girl has been affected. You don't know the effect that abandonment had on that girl. She said she has trust issues because of it, and she probably has abandonment issues because of it too, and latched on to the wrong niggas because of it. Y'all niggas don't understand what you do to your children. You don't understand. You think only about yourself. You have a responsibility. You have a responsibility to these children. You had them. You have a responsibility to them. Period. Tierra Marie meets with Akbar, and she's like, oh, they're working out. She said he's her personal trainer or whatever like that. He's saying, you know, he looked me in the face and told me that he was not cheating on me or whatever he told her, and I'm just gonna have to trust him. A relationship is built on trust. He looked me in the eye and was honest with me, and I'm just gonna have to trust him until I can. Period. That's a good way to approach a relationship. You have to trust the person until they give you a reason not to. And that's just, you just start off like that. You know, I don't understand how people, you have to regain trust. I don't understand how people, you know, gain trust, not regain, sorry. You just have to gain trust with people and approach a situation like, okay, if you tell me this, you have to make a choice to believe them. And she made a choice to believe this guy, even though the way he was looking at her at that dinner table, he was clearly lying. Brooke and Bridget meet at the hair salon, and Brooke is sitting there telling all her fucking business, looking like a fucking bird. That bitch is a bird. I don't care that she looks beautiful in every scene, her hair is laid in every scene, but that bitch is a bird. And the character that she's playing for money is disgusting. That display that she's doing, her telling Bridget to we're gonna get married to you're gonna force this man to marry you, and your exchange is your pussy. You're trash. Like, you're trash. To me, that's trash. I hope he doesn't do it. I hope he leaves the situation and realize, like, you want to say you like that kind of crazy. There's nothing cute about Brooke's behavior. Nothing remotely cute about her behavior. I don't even find it entertaining. This is the reason why I can't watch Love and Hip Hop, because I have too many critiques. It's not too many, you know, positive feedback that I have for these motherfuckers, because that shit, whatever. That shit is stupid, and everybody knows it's stupid. It's not funny. Brooke is not funny for doing that. It's not funny at all. You look stupid as hell. Paris walks in looking like she was dressed for midwinter. Where are you going with them boots on and that big ass sweater and the boots to match, the Timberlands to match the sweater? Where are you going? Step my money fast and go. Let me get from behind. See, that's why I stay in the middle road, because it does not. The middle road is more jacked up than the left lane and the right lane, but the left lane got the right lane got buses in it, so it's always stopping and traffic is always being held up. And these motherfuckers is making left-hand turns, so they always holding traffic up. So that's the reason why I take the middle road, but it's so bumpy. They start gossiping about Tierra. You know, Tierra's my friend. That's my homegirl, right? Well, she's seeing this guy named Akbar with the light brown-skinned nigga with the light eyes. Brooke and Bridget immediately react to it like they know who she's talking about. And Brooke lets her know that she was confronted by his wife, and they showed the picture and realized it was two different women. She was like, that girl ain't even that color, let alone that bitch. You know what I'm saying? They're like, okay, so he got two women, so let's figure out what the fuck is going on. So Paris says she's gonna go down to the gym, and I guess, go undercover or whatever. A1 and Marcus meet at A1's video shoot. That video shoot looked tired and through. A1, I don't know what's going on with A1's skin right here. He needs to get that fixed. I don't know, maybe he has some, like, I don't know, but his skin looks like he has a lot of scars right here. So hopefully he gets that fixed. I like A1. I don't like them tight ass necklaces that he wears in one silver and one gold, and then one silver and got like rubies in it. It's just too, that is like, it doesn't match. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for the flamboyant gaudiness. I'm all for the, you know, jewelry, a bunch of jewelry. The Jesus piece, take that off. Get an ankh. Stop playing. You don't need to be wearing no fucking Jesus piece, nigga. He's sitting there talking about the situation with Brooke. Marcus is telling him about Brooke, and he was like, you really want to go back to that? And he was like, I like that kind of crazy, nigga. When she kills you because everything she's done for you, you've taken advantage of that just so you can get some pussy. Because I was looking at Marcus, because I watched that scene like 3 times. I told you I watched it so many times because I was trying to get to the ending. I watched that scene so many times, and I was looking at Marcus's face. He seems like the type of guy who will be there for you and wait for you just to get that pussy, no matter how many years it takes. And once he gets that pussy from Brooke, he is going to bounce, because that crazy is not something that somebody can deal with on a consistent basis. And just looking at his face, I was like, oh, he's gonna fuck her and leave her. He was so excited to tell A1, I might get that honey bun. Like, ugh, God, niggas, ugh. A1 said Lyrica wants to talk, so he's gonna go meet her because he hasn't talked to her in a few days, or I don't know how many weeks or whatever. Amber Diamond, so Roccstar says that he met this chocolate girl and this and that, and he walks into this place and this girl is sitting down saying that she was Cisco's girlfriend. Now she talking about Cisco, the Puerto Rican producer. The Puerto Rican producer. Is he Puerto Rican? What was Cisco? He was the one that was with Tiara, and then was that her? She looks different. And I thought I just saw her name in the comment section on one of my videos. Is she a wildin' out girl too? Because remember, I was like, name me a dark-skinned wildin' out girl, and somebody was like Amber Diamond. Is that what they said, Amber Diamond? Because she's dark-skinned. Is she a wildin' out girl? I don't know. She sits down and she starts talking to him about, you know, getting in the record industry. His motivation and his approach was that he wants to fuck, period, and that he's going to fuck her. So she's like, I want to get in the record industry and blah blah blah. And he's like, okay, you know, what are we gonna do? She was like, I brought my manager. Here comes fucking Kris Jenner 2.0 out here. She's like, coming through, mother, I know I'm not her daughter. I'm coming through. What her name? Sean Love. She came up there and sat down. I'm her mother. She starts taking money out her purse. He got very excited, visibly excited, about the money that she pulled out of her purse. And she was flossing, you know, for the cameras and saying like, you know, it ain't gonna be no fucking. None of that. So I want, how much, you know, I want her to have an EP. She gives him what she says is $20,000, and he was like, for one track? No, honey. No, you're not doing that. You ain't even. He took the money. So he's going to do whatever he can to make this girl sound however she needs to sound. Let's see. A1 and Lyrica finally meet. And she explains to him and looks him dead in his face and says, I did not sleep with Safari. And I'm telling you that I did not do that. But this is why I've been acting so crazy. She shows him a positive pregnancy test, and his reaction was beautiful. I was like, yes, A1. He was like, I'm about to be a daddy. And I was like, yes, A1. That is how you do it. And they, you know, they made up. And they apologized to each other. She was like, I was embarrassed by that display. I was embarrassed for them. I liked them together, and that was really, like, really bad. Now everybody know they got fake. She been with him since food stamps and all this other bullshit. Amber is Amber Diamond is in the studio with Roccstar, and the song is trash. Her voice is trash. I'm not going to even sugarcoat it. I'm not. The girl cannot sing. I sing better than that bitch. And why would you tell her, like, I don't like that? Like, there's no way that she thinks that she can sing. And And then he compares her to two singers. I don't know who he compared her to, but two vocalists. And you comparing this girl, don't do that. Like, that whole thing, I did not like it at all. I did not like it. And he was like, come out the studio. He's making jokes. It's a drive-by, all right, and all this other stuff, trying to be funny. And she's sitting there, comes out. He was like, you do great, and da-da-da-da. She tells him that her mother is her biggest critic, this and that. He's acting like he's doing a violin. Like, why are you disrespectful? I would have kicked his ass in his fucking face. That shit, oh, that shit pissed me off. That shit, that whole scenario is pissing me off, because that's what these niggas do. They find a girl, they say, okay, well, we're going to do a pretty girl. We're going to put her, if she can sing, we're going to put her out there. If she can rap, we're going to put her out there. And they take these girls, they never give them no beats. I wonder, like that Mariah Lynn, all them girls that's been on Love and Hip Hop, who don't have shit out, who ain't making it, who are very regionalized and localized, despite being all over the internet. Y'all not doing nothing but fucking these producers. And that's a joke amongst the record industry, that these girls is out here fucking for beats, but these niggas is preying on these girls too. Don't act like they're not being preyed on. I don't like it. I don't like none of it. And when that girl was sitting there explaining how her mom is her worst critic and all this other stuff, and he's doing all these and making these jokes and being sarcastic and patronizing her, where she was sitting, all I could do was picture my foot meeting the bottom of his gut right here, kicking his ass in his fucking face. Like, no. Akbar, what's her name? Paris goes to meet Akbar's girlfriend, and they're in the gym. She's acting like she's in the gym. Nikki shows up. And Paris is asking her, whose gym is this? And da-da-da-da. And she's like, yeah, it's my man's gym. She seems very proud of her man. She seemed very proud to say that it was her man's gym. She works there. And she was very like, you know, yeah, his name is Akbar and da-da-da. And so when Nikki walked in, I don't like the way Paris was like, yeah, she's the one. No, I don't like the way she didn't approach it the same way she approached the other woman. And I think she should have approached this girl the same way. That's the reason why the girl got defensive. You don't bum rush no bitch. Like, and that you don't even have a vested interest in this situation. So you're approaching this person. You should have approached him differently, Paris. That's the reason why the girl got defensive. I don't blame her. Nikki came in, was like, oh, I guess that Akbar is everybody's man. She was like, what are you talking about? Well, he's with my friend, but she doesn't know about this situation. That's the integral part of it that Tierra Marie does not know. All of these women know that he's grooming her to be a third wife or third girlfriend or whatever, because the lady said it wasn't sister wives when Nikki said it was on some sister wives shit, and she was like, no, it's not. So I don't know what it's on. I want to hear what he's explaining to them and how he says he's investing in women. I want to see how he explains it when they actually sit down. Hope he gets a chance to explain himself without being interrupted, without anybody trying to fight him or anything like that. I really do, because I really want to see how he's going to justify grooming somebody for a poly relationship without their knowledge. That's not fair, and you don't do people like that. You do not do people like that. She trusts this person. She says she trusts him, and you're violating her trust by lying to her. That's a lie. You're lying to her. And you set up in her face and lied to her. They show next week how the girls bum rush her. I don't know what they fighting for, but I don't know that they know Tierra Marie loves to fight. So we're going to see how that works out. She's a side bitch. What? She was like, oh, he got all the side bitches. She was like, what? And then the girl said something to Nikki that was really strange. She's talking about her soul was black and she was a liar, this and that. And she was like, you better get up out of here before I get you up out of here. Nikki was like, girl, I'm not going nowhere. But I don't understand what you mad at her for. Like, y'all need to be mad at the nigga. Like, they're telling you, I don't have a problem with it. So, okay, you should be like, okay, well, you don't have a problem. My friend doesn't know about y'all. And we just want to make sure that she is okay with this, and because I want to tell her, and we're going to tell her, because we didn't know this was all going on. Like, they didn't approach it the right way. The first girl, they approached it differently. She got defensive. And my thing is, if you're okay with your lifestyle, there's no reason to defend it to anybody. Because it's not your life, it's not their life, it's your life. So the way that they reacted was based on how they were approached, and I get it. At the same time, they should know as women that it's not fair for a woman to be groomed for a poly relationship without her fucking knowledge. I don't fucking care. There's no if, ands, or buts about it, and no way around it, period. A1 and Lyrica go to meet with, you know, A1 has some trepidation about, you know, telling his family that Lyrica is pregnant. They don't like Lyrica for whatever reason, other than she's changed A1. And based on his family dynamic, I can see why he don't really be up in their faces all the time. His mom is out of control. Lyrica's mother is out of control. His brother and his wife. Now, what's his brother's name? Leon? Darion? What the fuck is his brother's name? But I remember that bit, that loud ass fucking sister-in-law, Patrice. You don't have no business telling everybody at the fucking table what Lyrica told you about A1 not fucking her. Like, why would you say that? And that's what Lyrica said, bitch, I wouldn't have told you nothing if I knew you was going to hold on to it and decide to just put it on display for everybody. That's why I don't tell people my business. Because as soon as they get mad at you about anything, they telling everybody who will listen. Fuck that sister-in-law. She need her goddamn ass beat. And I hope that chair that fucking Lyrica picked up, I hope it hits that bitch. That's the kind of mood I'm in. I'm kicking motherfuckers in the faces and throwing chairs at motherfuckers. I'm pissed off at this fucking episode. All this ignorant ass shit. Are you guys not happy that we're together? That's what she's saying. Like, you guys don't sound happy. Well, it just doesn't make sense. Bitch, it doesn't have to make sense to you. You worry about your motherfucking relationship, hoe. Get the fuck out of here. That should have made me pissed. That's the reason why I can't watch these goddamn that Love and Hip Hop, because I don't have shit. No, I don't have nothing positive to say. Only thing I have positive taken away from that is the way that Moniece supported Kimberly during her surgery. That's the only thing. Brooke is a goddamn fool. I don't even have to go down the list. You know who the fools are. Shit. Anyways, that was it. I'm out of here. Y'all have a wonderful day. Tell me what you think in the comments. Did I miss anything? I tried to just strictly go, not look at this too much and just go off of, you know, the episode. I watch it so many fucking times. I know the damn script by heart. Can y'all move up? All right. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace. Oh, take care.